Media language is a term which frequently confuses students, but if you're able to get your head around the concept at an early stage, it won't simply make your A-level studies considerably less perplexing. It will mean that you'll be able to, as the OCR specification requires, and I'm quoting from Assessment Objective 1 here, to write using terminology appropriately and with accurate and coherent written expression. The ability to discuss media language fluently is what will push you from the merely proficient into excellent. And that's the difference between C's and B's and A's and A stars. Put simply, media language refers to the methods used by producers of different media, whether they are the producers of television shows, newspapers, or video games. It's all about how they create meaning. The use of the term language is what seems to cause the most consternation for students, but you should just look at it like this. When you study English, writers use words to create meaning. With non-fiction texts, other devices come into play like presentational features, different types of sentence structures, paragraphs, sections, etc., etc. In our particular area of study, which is the visual media, what we are talking about is analysing how media is constructed in film and television. And in very basic terms, this is done through the careful selection of camera shots, and of course what goes inside the camera shot, so how the image is composed within the frame, where the actors are placed, how they move towards one another or away from one another, the props, the lighting, the costumes, all of this that comes under the heading of mise-en-scène. This is all how meaning is created within the frame. And then these are arranged together in the editing process to create even more meaning. This is of course enhanced with sound, so your dialogue, your music, your sound effects. In section A of your exam, you'll be analysing a particular section of society, women, racial minorities, the working class, disabled people, how they're portrayed, how they're represented. And that'll be done by you being shown a short clip which you then have to analyse in relation to its representation of one particular section of society. So the way that portrayal will be created and what will allow you to understand the inherent meaning behind a particular representation will be your understanding of how the media language used in television works. It's worth noting that in reality television language is merely a watered down version of what is called film language. They both refer to how meaning is created visually. However, due to the fact that there are other options of study on this course, not just moving pictures, the exam board has to use the more general term media language in order to encompass all the different areas for studies. In the next tutorial, we will look at the key concepts of audience and institutions. Thanks for listening.